Seabird 198, one localizer established, descend RS.
177 localizer, send RS, 219.
Seabird 198, could you give me a wind check, please?
Showing 240.
Welcome to the famous island of Fernando de Noronha. Hope you have enjoyed the view. I was scattered cloud, but on the final approach it was a good scenery once we got off the cloud, so I thought you might like it. So we're just gonna be busy for a couple 25 minutes because it's a very short turnaround. We're gonna get everything settled for go back to Recife and do another beautiful takeoff. This one, the takeoff coming that way is an awesome view as well. Hope you enjoy it. See you later.
Welcome to the island of Fernando de Noronha, and every time we depart we need to make a walk around, so if you just join me we can see all the things that we need to inspect every flight that we depart. Just follow me. There's the mechanic does their walk around as well. Sometimes we do it together, sometimes we do it separately. He just finished his walk around, so I'm going to do mine now. There's a couple differences between the flight inspection of my perspective and his perspective, so we're going to see all the important things here. Generally, we inspect all the major painting and no dents, anything regarding scratches or something, especially in the pitot area, the alpha vane, the probe heat, stuff like that. We just go down here to the main landing gear, and we can check if they're putting the gear pin here, especially in Fernando de Noronha. They don't use the gear pin because we're going to do a move. They're going to be needed. It's not going to be needed to be towed. The aircraft is just going to move itself to the right, to the left, and they're not going to use the gear pin. Otherwise, they're going to put the gear pin to relieve the hydraulic pressure from the steering, in a way to free the wheel to be free to be towed. And we just check everything here, so there's no leak, anything weird. Just go to the radome to see if it's all right, because it's important. It's going to be okay because it's a different material from the whole part of the aircraft, because all the radiation from the radar comes from out of that point, so this is important. The same there. The pitots, the alpha vane has to be unobstructed, or sometimes the aircraft gets parked for a long time. Sometimes some insects can get in and stuff like that. All the covers, the flight gets waiting for too long. The same here, no dents, no stretches. The static ports is important to be unblocked. There's the alternate static port and the first officer and captain static port. Just got to be careful about the truck. That's why it's important to wear vests when you're walking around an aircraft, because of people can see you. It's important. So now we're just going to follow to see the inlet of the engine. See, again, no stretches, no dents, anything, no bird strikes or something. Just the general how it looks from the outside. Here again, the condition of the brake, of the tire. We'll take a look at the inside of the wheel well and see if it looks good. Again, in the back part of the main brake, if everything's all right, the tire, if they have the chocks on, the tailpipe of the engine, if it's all right, there's no leak. And then we start looking under the wing and on the leading edge flaps all over again. There's no leakage or fuel leakage on the fuel measure stick. We just take a look all the way up to the winglet, make sure that everything's all right. On the back part of the winglet, we can see there's this discharge, electrical discharge. It's important to be there, otherwise you're going to lose radio contact during the flight. We're still looking at the trailing edge, the aileron, and the trailing flap. So just keep walking and looking into the inlet of the APU, the horizontal stabilizer, the rudder, air conditioned. Again, very important to check the discharges. This is a nice painting. Yeah, I love this painting. Especially I love the winglet, the way it does. The winglet gets very, very pretty from this point of view. I love it. Now we're going to the back part of the APU. We can see there's no leak, fueling leak or oil leak. The APU gets housed right here in this compartment. It's important to be sure that anything's leaking. The same on this part. The horizontal stabilizer, just check the discharges again. It's important. The main body, all the same, no stretches, no dents, anything like that. Our flight attendant is working. So you got at the back again of the brakes and the tires, the chocks are on. All again, perfect. Here as well, no leakage, everything perfect. Engine tailpipe, again, no oil, no kerosene, nothing, everything perfect. And we started the lower part of the wing to see there's no leakage. The leading edge slats, no dents again. Fuel measure sticks in place, perfect. The fuel vent system, forgot to tell you on the other wing, makes the pressure positive on the other side of the tank. And the winglet again with their discharges. So we go back to the engine. We just take a look at the oil axis and the gearbox if the doors are closed, because sometimes the maintenance personnel can do some work there, so it's important to be sure that everything is closed before we depart. Everything just looks perfect here. Landing lights, gotta not brake for any bird strike or something. The inlet of the air conditioning system, the packs. And then we come to this area here. We can see the static ports again, the alternate static port. And that's about it. It's very easy to do. Plane is short, not too big. Let's go up in the cockpit, get ready for a new departure, go back to Recife for our final destination for today. All right, let's go.
Our intention is now take off from where we want to, make a visual pattern and fly over the island, so it's gonna be a great view for you guys. And after that we join the airway downwards to Recife. The takeoff roll, go 1845, we'll move forward to when airborne.
1845 in runway to Roger, winds 120 degrees, 11 knots, report takeoff.
Starting the takeoff, go 1845. Anyone, Toga?
Checked.
84.5, takeoff to set. 80 knots.
Checked.
Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Down ahead.
Checked.
Gear up. Nav speed.
Checked.
Nav speed.
Checked. Switching off the flight directors.
Anyone?
Flap 1. flap up.
Roger. Engine was flight level 140. Total temporary speed frequency 128.7. Negative 134.4 weight.
Confirm to after first value 140 confected. Is saying the 125.7 Houston Eagle 154.5, so 1845, good afternoon.
1845, good flight.
Good afternoon.
The camera looking good? It is. Good? Yeah. Good view?
Really nice view on our right hand. Really, really nice.
Alternate João Pessoa.
26 pode apagar?
Yeah.
Zero 72.
Okay, the flaps, there are 5. There are 5 in the box, 5 in the takeoff data, 5 units on the wheel, in the box as well.
and VNAV please with the 250 knots. Down there, thank you. Well, we are up here at cruise level again, coming back from the island of Fernando de Noronha. We're now heading towards Recife International Airport. We're flying at 28,000 feet. We're just about to descend now. We're 4 minutes away from our descent point. We start our arrival briefing. It's going to be pretty much the same as Diego did it on his arrival. I'm just going to change who's going to land there now. It's going to be me. Hard to beat that landing that you did, but I'll try to do a good thing. Well, we're going to land on runway 18 with approximately 48 tons. We have still 40 minutes to go to alternate there in Natal. The maximum landing weight will be approximately 58 tons. And we can do up to 10 knots tailwind with the auto brake 3 today. We're going to land with flaps 30 on VREF on 121. It's going to give us initially an V approach of 126. This is up to 5 knots. So we're going to have to see how the wind is down there to make sure that we're not going to need to do some wind corrections. The information Lima says the same ILS Whiskey that we previously did. The ceiling is pretty much the same. It's 4,500 feet. The temperature has raised a little bit to 26 degrees. And the QNH is now 1017. It's preset there. There's spurs activity on the drum. And the wind is 150 degrees, a little bit to the left, on 12 knots. And the visibility is more than 10 kilometers. It says here that we have scatter clouds at 1,800 feet and the broken clouds is 6,000 feet. So a little bit better than when we arrived a little bit earlier. The arrival is a little bit different. We came from this part over here. We're just coming now from the water. We're just flying direct to this position here is GOL, which is the position that we're passing over right now, and started to join the arrival. This arrival, we need to have GNSS certified. This aircraft is GNSS certified, and the transition altitude is at 4,000 feet. The MSA will be 3,500 feet. As we said before, let's keep it at 4,000 just not to think about it. We have 2 constraints, has been checked. They are right there, already there, they're put there. And this is going to lead us to the ILS Whiskey runway 18, which is the localizer frequency is 110.3. The final course approach will be 184. And we're going to capture the glide slope at 1,670 feet, is right there. And then we go continue descending to our DA. It'll be at 223 feet. There is a preset on the PFD. If we land, we're going to land on a elevation of 33 feet. It's been preset there 50 feet on the pressurization mode. And if we need to go around for any case, we got to climb the 4,000 feet on the track 184, which is runway heading. And after crossing 3,000, we make a right turn and join the Romeo Fox 13 for holding. Once on the ground, we vacate via taxiway Lima. This is very close to the apron, and once there, we're going to figure out which is the parking stand for us. This runway is way bigger than the island of Fernando de Noronha, has approximately 3,000 meter runway. So we just got our descent clearance to 21 flight level 210. We just going to start descent now, and just follow us in our descent, and we can talk to you something about the arrival, if the case, during the arrival. Thank you.
140 com 10 ao vento, 1017 no ajuste e 24
Gear down.
363 na proa, aeronave da 16, 3356.
Gear down.
Stabilize, go on 845.
Control charmed.
glide slope capture, MCP speed.
4,000 feet.
Absolutely. And the clearance, you will check tower 11835, 1845. Nice, master.
118 decimal 35, 1845. Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Switching tower.
Okay.
Pacific Tower, good afternoon. Go 1845, 3 miles from the Romeo Fox 007.
Flaps 15.
Speed checker.
1845, good afternoon. Continue your approach, stand by runway vacated. QNH 1017.
1017, standing by for clearance. Go 1845.
Landing checklist, please.
2 engine start rate.
Continues.
Altimeter.
1017, setting cross-checked.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Engine gear.
Down.
Flaps.
15 green.
15 holding at.
There's a guy lining up there.
Standing by for line clearance.
Flaps 30.
Speed checker.
Roll 1845, good. Wind
Flaps.
30 green.
Line checklist completed. Clear to line runway 1845.
Romeo 768.
Clear to line runway 18.
26, controle.
Ok, check.
2960, obrigado, voo controle, voo 676.
Okay, manual flight.
Flight director. 1000 is stabilized approach, 12 heading,
Checked.
8 from the left. .500 stabilized approach, 5 heading, 9 from the left.
Checked.
Approaching minimums, 6 heading and 7 from the left.
Checked.
2 minimums.
4 heading wind and 7 from the left.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up, reverse normal.
Threshold 18 via runway yield.
Manual braking.
Auto brake disarm.
Go 1845 on the ground at 28, Lima and Mike, stand 15.
Taxi approved, Lima Mike, stand 15, we go 1845. Good afternoon.
Definitely.
This is the same gate that we parked on the first leg ring.
Only taxi.
Torre Recife, boa tarde, Chanel 63, 24, estamos lá no final da 18.
APU not on the bus yet.
Well, everyone, this is the final part of our day now. It's fourth sector of the day. We just came back to Recife. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't awesome. Still broken clouds, some rain in the vicinity of the airport, but everything was great. No problems whatsoever. I hope you have enjoyed the flight. I hope you have enjoyed being here with us today. We'll take some rest now. We've been waking up early in the morning and early in the morning again, so we can continue showing up others airports and others arrivals and landings and everything, so on. All right, thanks a lot and see you tomorrow.